Hi everyone, welcome back to Rise of All Odds, and thank you for joining, guys. Let's get together. Let's I'd like us to have this conversation to be interactive. Share your thought if you saw the topic. Is this business a passive income making business or not? People are having a lot of worries. Like Chris said, I think yesterday or a couple of days ago, I heard Chris Johnson saying people are being way too much ahead of the game with the questions that people are having. People are already showing frustration that, oh my God, I joined this business because I was meant to understand that it's going to produce us passive income. And right now they present us with a business and stuff like that. So I thought that we should come together and discuss like what is exactly passive income. But before I go ahead, there's a lot of worry around all over the place. So there's this question that was asked in a WhatsApp group. I would have explained, I could still have answered it there, but I thought that I should bring it here because I think that many people feel like that. So I'll just read exactly as I copied it from the WhatsApp group, and let's discuss it. So whatever contribution you make is going to go a long way because people will get what I say and what you say in the chat. So somebody says, if we already have our details in the unpassive system, are we applying for a completely new opportunity? The answer is yes. And this sounds like somebody who might not have been so current, because if you were current, you would know that old things are left in the old place, and we finally Ash laid a bridge over which we are crossing, victory with Ash, to go over to the new platform. So yes, this is a brand new opportunity with the same CEO, with the same intention of uplifting humanity, helping you and myself, empowering us to help people. And if so, the person continues, if it's a new business, what is the name of the business? Guys, let's take it one step at a time. When it's time, Ash will tell us. Right now, we're moving into a new community, a learning hub called Victory with Ash. I would like to understand and know what Victory with Ash is all about first. Let me even get into Victory with Ash, and from there, I would be asking Ash for the name. It doesn't matter. What matters to me is the fact that we are moving into success. We are moving into higher heights. Close that door. You can close the door for me, please. So that is what is important. Now tell her to. So guys, so the question continues. So besides filling in an application form, what else is going to follow? Good question, yes. But then what else is follow? Fill out the application form first, and then wait. If your application is successful, you will receive an email from the company telling you congratulations, your application to go into Victory with Ash has been accepted, has been approved, and so this is what next, right? Have you filled the form? Congratulations. Wait. What next will come after the 10th of October, because that is the last day that we are filling out these forms, or we are doing the application forms, right? I should be getting busy now doing my application forms, reminding people who are interested, you don't just carry any kind of person into this new business. If the person is not ready for the new business, is not ready to work and do the business and do the job, then there's no need. Also, some people had opened accounts. This is the person, the question was quite long. Also, some people had opened accounts for underage children, for younger children, for children, right? Hoping that the children's education, their fees would be sorted. What happens to those accounts when KYC is required? Again, do not worry. The Bible says all things are passed away, and behold, everything is become new, right? It's not that we're ignoring or we want to undermine the fact that we opened these accounts. It's not that we want to just push them under the carpet, but everything about more than one account, everything about unpassive remains in the unpassive community. Ash has said unpassive is not going to be shut down. It's going to be kept open and running for communications purposes. So all the data that is in unpassive stays there. At some point, whatever Ash wants us to do with that information, he will let us know. Whatever you want to, Ash might advise us to do with the multiple accounts we have, then you will let us know. But as of now, you can only move over to the new platform with just one account. I hope that this is making sense. And guys, I would really appreciate contributions to this, because we this has to let's agree on something here, guys. So that is what I thought about this question, or these questions, and I thought that I should say something about it, because it's going to benefit many other people. Now, back to the point, is it still a passive income business, right? Because some people are asking, right? Ash promised us passive income. So why is he putting a business in front of us? Those are exactly words from people who have come, so it's like, hello, wake up, wake up. Somebody's just waking up this morning. That is why we get questions like this. Fair enough. We are not angry that you are asking the questions. We are happy that you're back, but then you're asking because you want to know. So let's clear this up, guys. Today, we just want to explain how software companies, because Ash Mufara's company, to the best of our knowledge so far till now, is a software development company. How do they make income? How do they make passive income? Because what they do is they make passive income. And what exactly Ash is doing, he's even doing something different, because his model is actually giving lay people, the everyday people like you and myself, right? He's giving us the chance to do the same and do it even more, right? Because we do it the same, we do like to get passive income, but with much ease. He gives access to just anybody at all who wants to come with him, right? So passive income, what does it really mean? Passive income does not mean that you sit down, fold your arms, and do nothing while money magically appears. There is just no magic, right? Even a newborn baby, if the baby opens its mouth and you put the breast inside and it doesn't suck, the baby doesn't suck, no breast milk will go down into their system. They have to use their mouth to suck it out of the mother. So there's no such thing, there's no free milk. You have to do the basic things that only you can do about your business. So passive income doesn't mean you just lie and sleep there and do nothing. That's not what they are saying. You are only doing that part that only you can do. So everybody, even the companies themselves, they build the software, they do all of those things, but they need to put in the work. How many years has Ash been going on and on and on and on? But the moment he's over, he's done, and he's settled, that will be income just flowing and flowing and flowing. I hope this is making sense. That is the same thing that is going to happen to us. So now it's time to put in the work, the light work. This is nothing, because if Ash were expected to do just what they're expecting us to do, he would not be stressing. We would not stay for months and weeks and so on, not seeing him. He would not go through what he has gone through, right? But then he's putting in this work, and the moment the thing is steady and it stabilizes, that is business, and then it's running, and you do just the light touches, and then income runs now while you sleep. But at the very beginning, you will do same. It means you do the heavy work up front. That is a passive income, building something, creating something, investing in something, setting up a system, writing a book. It takes months upon months upon months to write books and go from hand to hand to hand to hand to hand, here to there and stuff. But the moment your book is done and it's put out there, it becomes a digital product, because it's print on demand from Amazon, and it's a passive income, because you don't do anything anymore. People just buy the book and read it while you sleep. That is how it works. So why is Ash's case different? Why are you calling it a different name just because he's trying to make things better for you and myself? Just think about that, right? So even a landlord who buys a house once, or you start building from scratch, what does it have? Rent keep coming in. But before you get to buy a house and put it out there for rent, or to build a house, you work day and night, you toil, you raise the money, you go through the construction, you buy things, you equip the house. It's the same thing everywhere. Passive income has nothing with you just being there doing nothing, right? So how do software companies make passive income? The secret of these companies like Microsoft, like Google, and of course like what Ash is bringing to us, is that the first step is they build once, right? They invest time, money, and talent to create software Who doesn't know Microsoft Word? Who does Microsoft? Who doesn't know Google? Who doesn't know Facebook and all of those things? They took time to do all of those things. And what's happening now? All the like AI, all the apps, all the digital tools that we are using, they don't just appear. You don't just wake up one morning and see them. You see them on the market, but they have been working backstage. So if we have the privilege now to be in the process and watch it happen, we cannot go complaining. Let's just follow instructions. What does Ash want you and myself to do now? Take one account, go and do the application, submit it, and wait to be admitted, to be given the chance to go into victory with Ash. When you get there, what next? Until you get to that point where you've gone through all of these stages, and then it's called passive income when you start seeing it coming, right? And then one of the things is that the second step of how companies like Ash, the Ash's company, they make a passive income. There is they multiply the use, right? The same software serves millions of people worldwide, right? This software we're using here, Restream. How many people use Restream? This minute that I'm sitting here using the product, many other people are using it. People use it 24 hours round the clock. And who is the author of Restream? Who is the proprietor of Restream? He's lying somewhere. But Restream did not just wake up one morning and happen. YouTube did not just wake up one morning and happen. WhatsApp did not just wake up one morning and happen. You cannot go a minute without tapping on WhatsApp, Facebook, and stuff. But they put in the work. Now we are here 24 hours round the clock, using it to do whatever we are doing. And so they are making income. That is the exact thing that Ash is teaching you and myself to do, right? So tomorrow, when people are using your products that are coming from Mr. Mufare's system, right, you will be proud to tell them, or even if you don't tell them, you are happy that that is my product, people are consuming, and I am making money from it. Because I'm using Restream, I am paying. I pay for Canva, I pay for this and that. I am not making money out of it. But this time around, people will pay and you to make money. So why not put in the work? Just a tiny bit of something you want to do. It's not like you're doing the heavy lifting that Ash is doing, right? One of the things is recurrent payments, right? People pay subscription fees or licenses every month. Like if you have Zoom, again, like if you have Restream, if you have Canva, if you have any of those things, you pay recurrently. And while people pay month in, month out, your product is running. What do you do? Nothing. But what did you do at the very beginning? You did so much work. We can see, we can tell the story because we've seen what Mr. Ash Mufare is going through. So, guys, we just need to be patient. The company earns income again and again and again. And the company now today with Ash Mufare, the company is you, is me, right? Because we've been there, we've been watching, we've been building with Ash in the sense that I am sitting here and talking, you are sitting there and commenting and sharing, and then Ash sits there and does the heavy lifting that you and myself cannot do. We have been listening to the stories, how he's gone through a difficult moment and come out triumphant and say, I am not stopping at anything. I have promised something to my people and I have to get it done, right? So that is how it works. It's not about folding arms. Then I think it's not fun though. If you can just fold arms and money walks through the door and gets into your bank, it's not fun. You will not enjoy it. You enjoy the sweat of the fruit of your labor, right? So that's why software is one of the most powerful passive income models in the world. So just think. I'm not sure, you cannot wrap your brains. I don't know about you. I can't wrap my brains around what Ash is doing because it's different. He's giving it to anybody who is ready to receive it, who is happy to be part of it. So the least thing we can do now is appreciate him, just being appreciative and not instead of being criticizing and being negative and all of those things. The same negative energy you're spending out there, same energy you should have used to get to know, to know what you need to know. So that is what you say is beyond your stability, what your ability. What is it? All right, if it's beyond my ability, no problem. You can help. That's why you're here anyway. So help, okay? Don't worry. So guys, let's keep doing this. So how are we going to benefit from what Ash is doing? Right, that's the difference now. Normally only the company and its shareholders, they do benefit from that passive income. Yeah, right. You just sit there, we sit there and we use the product. We don't earn anything, like I was saying before. But now Ash has designed it in such a unique way. This is different because he has created this system, where ordinary people, they can share in, in that same opportunity. This never used to happen before now. It might have happened some time ago, but this is the first time I'm coming across something like this where somebody just wants to share with everybody. You are giving AI powered software tools to set up your own business, and he's going to teach you how to do it. That's what he's doing in this thing in he's going to be doing in victory with Ash, and once you set up the system and you plug in, what happened, you plug it into the marketplace and it starts generating income. What will happen? You will go out there and start telling the story because people will see it, that something different is happening. So over time, as automation kicks in, it becomes your passive income stream. It doesn't happen overnight. You don't start with it. You start by doing the work, laying the groundworks, and so on before you finally get there. So please, no, no, no. Ash is not just putting a business in front of you as a burden. He's giving you the same tools that make companies wealthy. You can build a stream of passive income for yourself. You choose the kind of business you want to do, you do whatever you want to do. He is going to teach you how to do it. That is the good news. If you have ever seen that anywhere, I've never seen it. So good for you. For me, I'm learning this for the first time and I am very excited about it. I really do understand why some people are frustrated. They thought that passive income meant doing nothing and getting paid. I don't know where that happens. I'm not sure. But then if that's true, then I need to be in that kind of place. But yeah, if it were true, we'll all be millionaires, right? Everybody should be a millionaire if we can just sit and make money. That's easy. The truth is, sustainable passive income needs a system, and every system needs set up. That is just exactly what Ash is doing, right? And if Ash is setting up the giant for us, and he gives you the tiny bits that you need to set up by yourself, just go get it done. You setting up is just sitting here for 2 minutes and filling out a form and then waiting for 10 days to get an email telling you go and fill out another form or just go cross over to wherever you are going to. That is the groundwork you are doing. So I don't see how it should be a problem that you really need to complain, right? Ash is just showing us the real pathway. So you start setting up the business with the tools he provides. Once it's running, the system itself produces the income. It's not you anymore, right? That's how you move from active effort to long-term passive rewards. It works in every other situation. It's not Ash's situation. So if we learn how to understand stuff and to be patient, we will get it right, and then we'll not have anything to worry about. So in we just want to, like, if we want to summarize, we'll remember that software companies, they make passive income by building once and selling forever. As Ash is different because he shares that same opportunity with us, with just everybody, through his AI tools and platforms that he's going to present to us anytime soon. And yes, yes, you put in the effort at the start, but once it's built, the system runs and the income keeps flowing the moment we're stabilized, right? That's how easy it is, and it's quite sweet because you're proud of yourself that you had to put in some work. You know what took place backstage before you get to where you are now. So this is not about the broken promises. It's about building a future where ordinary people, they finally have access to the same wealth model that world's biggest companies enjoy. We've been hearing this every year and stuff like that for many, many, many years. This is our opportunity. Let's not let it slip off our hands because of carelessness. So, guys, if you're ready to rise above old mindsets and build true passive income, you want to stay connected here on Rise Above All Odds. Subscribe, share this stream, and let's step into a stronger future together, guys. We have many other platforms that are busy, quite busy, doing the same thing just to make sure that nobody's left behind. So knowledge is power. There's so many platforms out there. We have I'm very excited about one of the platforms, Voyager avec nous, which is run by Marcienne Emabu and her team. That is a very big platform because they run webinars in French, and within the French community, you have people who speak Arab, and so they translate, they carry the webinars over into the Arabic language, or however they call the language, and so the message goes really far, information goes far, quite across, and so everybody is equipped. So if you understand French or Arabic, or then you have to visit Voyager avec nous with Marcien and the team. And then I do pidgin videos in pidgin too. So if you have anybody from West Africa, Cameroon, Ghana, Nigeria, and so on, that you think that pidgin is better for them, you can have. I made one today. The unfortunate thing is that people ask the same questions that you answer every day, just because they cannot sit down. If I'm driving, I can listen just for 30 minutes. It doesn't kill me. If I'm cooking, I can listen. You don't have to stop what you are doing to listen to just a short video to get information about your own business, right? So let's do something, guys. Let's just do everything. Let's share if you find it important and step, into the new business. No, but and yes, I think, yeah, that's enough for now, guys. Appreciate you all for joining. Somebody says what? That's correct. Keep it up. Oh, see who's here. Hi, sis. Thank you for joining. Carlos Cowers, you need to take action. Yeah, it's your own. Yes, it's your business. So you need to own it. Take action. You're right, my brother. That's so true. You cannot sit, fold your arms, and watch money crawl to your account. It doesn't work like that. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hello, my brother Ruben. Thank you for joining. Hi, everyone. I've been on this. Hi, Greg. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. 27 years. Yeah. Yeah, victory with Ash. Let's keep doing the hashtag and making it viral. That's our business. We all own it. So thank you guys for joining, and see you again soon. So we have definitely, we will have the Old Tech Pro coming up this Saturday at that is 2 p. I think 1 p.m. Anyway, you see the this thing, you see the graphic. We are going to advertise it. The OTech Pros will be coming out live this Saturday. And then Sunday, of course, we'll have the Heroes webinar at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Red is doing a great job out there. Susie, Julie, Chris Johnson, and many other platforms. There are a few new platforms that are coming up again. I saw Uncle Bob Takusi put out a video. Kudos, thank you, bro, for starting a YouTube channel. Congratulations. I saw Vincent Ete also from the OTech Pro. He started another YouTube channel. So I think people want to share now the excitement. People want to share a bit from their own perspective. Ash, if Ash lets us do that, I think it's a privilege to be given an opportunity to share opinion about somebody's business. So let's keep going, guys. The future